I am today launching the Adopt a Family initiative for Eastern Westmoreland, where we're inviting persons to adopt a family out of the constituency.
For Starlink, they have arriving here tonight 600 Starlink units, and other charitable organizations have also brought in. So what we're planning to do is to pool all of them and prioritize the distribution of them.
Blessings, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Isabel Rose. And in this one, Westmoreland residents who says they feel forgotten finally had received some aid yesterday. And a member of parliament in Dayton, Campbell, comes up with the Adopt a Family initiative, as well as Zulika Jess, who has been tirelessly working down there in St. Elizabeth since the passage of Hurricane Melissa, continues to provide some form of relief to the families that have been displaced and who are currently suffering. And the US provides some 600 Starlink in order for families to reconnect with their families abroad and or to have ATM machines working so that people can have access to funds. Please stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
They don't care about we, you know.
Rooftop blow off, everywhere blow done. Me a cry if come out with my baby, me can't, me a ball out in my house. Me don't know if it's I swear. I never see this in my lifetime. As the breeze was blowing hard. After that, me hears the roof lift. So me and my little baby run out. And when I run out, me drop. Me drop and me get up and me run up on one of my friend's house. But my friend's house stop gone too. So we left in a hurricane. So me have to run up on one of my stepfather, sister, and we run in our house. Boy, it was a disaster.
Following that bit of news, we seen the Alexa Foundation and over 100 volunteers who basically prepared some care packages to take down in a container along with a truckload of goods to the persons in Westmoreland, as well as to the eastern Westmoreland in the constituency of a Dayton Campbell. And I am so glad that the Westmoreland families are getting some form of aid, because it seems as if they truly were forgotten. All of the assistance and help have been going towards St. Elizabeth, but we have to bear in mind that other areas of the island too got hit and got hit badly. But based on what I am seeing and some of what have been played out in the media space, I personally believe that the whole coordination and distribution of, relief to persons, it just seems as if this government is not prepared and they basically are incompetent and not sure of what they are really doing, because you can't be pushing or pumping aid in only one area when other areas have been affected and other persons too, their lives and livelihood have been affected. Dayton Campbell has even gone as far as to, asking the powers that be to, declare Westmoreland as a disaster zone. I am not sure if that has been done as yet. But then again, as it relates to the whole distribution, I'm still asking, what role does ODPEM play if we're seeing, government members being appointed to certain committees? Why wasn't the Social Security Minister a part of the whole committee? Nevertheless, we see now Dayton Campbell came up with the Adopt a Family initiative, and this is a very good initiative. So if persons who are not trusting of certain charities, because we know say a whole heap of scam going on, you can feel free to adopt a family. And you will basically assist that family that you adopt. But I'm going to let you hear some more from Dayton Campbell.
Morning, Jamaica. This is Dr. Dayton Campbell, a Member of Parliament from Eastern Westmoreland. I am today launching the Adopt a Family initiative for Eastern Westmoreland, where we're inviting persons to adopt a family out of the constituency so you can help them to recover from this disaster. Adopting a family means that you can help them with housing, you can help them with food, with back to school supply, whatever the needs are of that particular family. We have identified some container houses that are on sale for about $3,500 US, and from what I have seen, with approximately 2,000 houses being totally destroyed, board houses that are flat, I think that is probably a workable solution to get these persons a home in the short term. If you can do that, that would be grateful. We are indeed our brother's keeper, as the scripture says. And so I invite you from near and far to think of it and to try and make it a reality by adopting a family out of Eastern Westmoreland and assisting them to get back on their feet. God bless you and have a good day.
So I have been on the road every single day since the passage of Hurricane Melissa. I try to cover as many communities as I possibly can. I know that there are still areas that I haven't been able to reach, but believe me when I tell you that we are doing the very best that we can. Today we visited communities such as Elim, Braze River, and then we left and headed to the hills of Balaclava Division. We stopped in Belomans as well as Quickstep, and before that we would have spent some time in Thornton as well as Windsor. The communities have been ravaged by the hurricane. Many roofs are still not standing. There are many buildings, houses which have totally collapsed and are flattened. It is quite a devastating scene right across the constituency.
Abraham Road, that was impossible. It's basically completed. In about another 30 minutes, and the machines are down there at the end of the road, going down. So the machines are around that side. So this is the part that was impossible. Still a lot of work here to be done. Retaining wall and so forth, but for now they can pass.
I still have a few persons who are contacting me saying that they still have not heard from their relatives, their loved ones, friends, and or neighbors, and they have basically gotten some donation of some 600 Starlink that will provide internet access to your family's loved ones. And I am hoping that you will hear from them soon, but let me let you hear some more of what that Starlink will do, and let us see where they will distribute these. But in the meantime, I'm hearing that some members of parliament are basically going around, constituency, and they will allow you to use it in order to reconnect with family members to let them know that you guys are all right and safe.
Just leaving the Commissioner of Police's office where I met with him and the disaster response head of Starlink USA. We had a meeting to discuss the logistics of the distribution. For Starlink, they have arriving here tonight 600 Starlink units, and other charitable organizations have also brought in. So what we are planning to do is to pool all of them and prioritize the distribution of them rather than them being distributed independently. So that's part of the logistics that we have to work with, as I said this morning at the press conference. The good thing is that they are here and they will be on spot, and basically they are going to use their expertise in disaster recovery to advise us where are the essential services that need to be prioritized. For argument's sake, the ATMs, there are none of them working in Western Jamaica because of technology and lack of power. Therefore, the first priority would be to power up some of those ATMs so persons can get access to money. Without money, nothing happens. And therefore, they need to be able to have money, whether to buy gas or to buy food or whatever it is. So this team that's meeting now, as I said, will look at the police stations and look at all of the essential services and come back to me by this evening so that we can start to distribute those Starlink units as early as tomorrow morning. That would mean all of the essential government ministries and agencies that have responsibility in the relief efforts will get Starlink, and we will bring in whatever we need to bring in that has not been donated in short order to be able to build out the technological requirements to assist the suffering people.
With that being said, ABR family and viewers, go ahead, drop your comments in the comment section. Let me hear what you're saying. Is the Adopt a Family a good initiative? And you guys will see the number to contact if you wish to do so on the flyer that was, shown on this video. So please go ahead, everybody come on board. Let us join hands, hearts together to assist those who are most in need. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel on the road to 50K. Help me to get there. Please stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.